And we are live. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Well, things didn't quite go as planned for the first meeting of this yet-to-be-named pact. In fact, they went pretty friggin' sideways. Ended with a couple of, some words being said, and then some dice being rolled, and then, 10 points of lethal damage between two characters. It's been a rough night for this fledgling pack, and currently Reiko is in the Umbra in front of the shrine of Chimera, waiting for the spirit that taught her sense Wyrm to reappear so she can offer atonement for in some way using it improperly.
Double Tap is with Reiko at this point. Still bleeding. He's just...
Hotfix.
He seems to be ignoring it for the time being.
Hotfix is on the back. Just he has shrugged off all of his wounds thanks to the shapeshift, and he will just pat Double Tap on the shoulder and go like, heal it up. The spirits might take it as an offense. You should not present yourself bleeding to them.
He looks at the Theurge. Is this the case?
4 successes on my spirit lore check.
Different spirits accept different chimnage. If he comes bleeding, and if he offers his blood as a chimnage, certain spirits will take that as an offense.
Okay. Gabriel will in turn and say, depending on the spirit, the specific spirit that we are looking for, it might take offense to that. Certain spirits respond differently to blood and pain chimnage. Take, for example, a dove spirit, which is typically associated with healing. It wouldn't make too much sense to come bleeding and battered to it.
Okay. He nods, and he is going to go up to Glabro.
I won't make you roll for it. It just kind of naturally starts to regenerate.
Okay. So it starts to heal up.
I'll just say, now that all the hostilities have stopped, Gabriel's probably showing his Han form. And I should probably mention also that there is electricity crackling off of him, and his eyes are glowing blue.
Delicious.
Should, I guess at that point, also mention that Reiko currently looks like she has gone Super Saiyan in a sense, because she's glowing with a glow of bright golden sunlight.
Hotfix looks like Hotfix.
Yeah. Double Tap looks like an annoyed guy in a bloody shirt.
Noted.
Rear spirit heritage.
You have black people spirit heritage.
Yeah, I feel like angry Negro spirit heritage, yes.
I feel so uncomfortable right now.
Good.
Should be good.
You took me 5 lethal, bitch.
Vinny, you can never feel more than comfortable than me in a hangout. Believe me.
Alright, so, Gabriel, since you're leading this, thing, what does he do?
Okay, the first thing he's going to do, he'll look at Reiko, and he will ask, Reiko, if I may ask, are you familiar with the rite of contrition?
Reiko shakes her head.
Oh, then we are going to have a lot of chimnage to give.
Oh dear.
He's going to say, he doesn't say that like in a demeaning way, he just is tallying that in his head.
Have a good idea what she's going to be rolling for when it comes to learning rights this week.
Question, does Reiko have spirit speech?
Nope.
No.
Gabriel, please roll flat wits.
No.
Alright.
Fucking damn it.
Ooh, he fails.
Everything should go as planned.
Huh?
Everything should go as planned.
Well, is that going to be with spirit lore as well? Or just
No,
with?
just flat woods.
Okay. So, Gabriel's going to look at Reiko again and he's just going to say, I understand that any guiding spirit teaches Slin's Wyrm, but we do need to know the spirit that you learned it from.
Anthony, is it alright if we choose the Patrick Wolf, or are you gonna take care of it on your end?
I will take care of it on my end.
Reiko will just simply wait until she sees the spirit that she learned from the shrine. I'm going to say that in learning the gift, what she did was she sat there and meditated with the glyph of, like, the Garu glyph of, like, sense or smell, and then the glyph for worm. And she waited until a spirit came down before she offered gnosis to it.
I don't know if you're waiting for us to do something or if you're just pulling something up.
I'm pulling something up.
Okay.
If you're looking for Chimera's Brood because it's at a shrine to Chimera, page 41 of Axis Mundi.
No, it's not that. Yeah, that works. Okay. So, Gabriel, what do you do next? Do you guys just kind of sit in front of the altar and wait for something to happen?
I guess I can do an intelligent spirit lore, or Reiko can do a intelligent stargazer lore.
Both would be applicable.
Okay. Hey, there we go. There's 3.
I got 4.
Alright. So, with more than 2 successes, you both would understand that you would need, someone here would need to call said spirit. But if you are here and there are spirits about, other spirits tend to talk. And that in their talking, they're usually, the message will get found, but it is not a proper way to, quote unquote, proper way to give a image. You actually want the spirit you offended to be there, not hope that it got the message. For the Stargazer part, you would understand that as long as you remain completely contrite, you have learned through your upbringing that Stargazers usually have a working relationship with spirits and they work through symbols. So as long as you are contrite, it should work.
By sincere and succinct.
Sincere and succinct.
Alright. Then she will simply look over to Gabriel. Translate this for me as I speak, please. And she will. Can I just take my time to partial shift her thumb into a Krenos claw?
Sure.
Alright, that's what she will do. And she will actually take sort of the Haori type jacket off her shoulders and open the front of her shirt. And she will simply state to Chimera that my inability to use a gift properly caused harm to those that I would call ally, those that I would call pack, those that I would call family. So my offer to you is to show my willingness for atonement, that I will inflict a similar wound to share in their pain and to understand and learn from that pain.
Need spirit lore, Anthony?
Please do.
There's one at least.
You understand the intent of what is happening and what she's trying to convey, but that type of display, depending on the type of spirit she learned it from, could be seen as insincere,
Okay.
depending on the spirit's nature.
All right. Gabriel, before Reiko goes completely ham and does the thing, Gabriel will look over and say, the spirit, again, in question, may take... I understand where you're going with this, Raya, but I think that the spirit in question might take offense to something like this and consider it insincere.
Okay. Anthony,
Yep.
what does Reiko remember from the spirit that taught her spirit speech, or not spirit speech, but sense worm? What does it look like? I mean,
From the spirit, usually the way it happens is that the spirits just impart their wisdom. So you remember a spirit of a steady spirit, a spirit of. Do you have spirit lore?
no.
Okay, I'll put it to you this way. You remember a feeling of steadfastness and serenity. That is what you remember.
All right. Reiko will convey this to Gabriel, that this is what she remembers, is that the spirit that conveyed it on her, I'm guessing while she was meditating, gave her the sense of tranquility and steadfastness.
I'll let you to see if you can figure it out.
Could I roll enigmas?
Yes, Enigma's Diff 7.
And what is the Chimera's bonus for the Septotem?
I believe that is, I think it is -1 for Enigma rolls, or 2.
I think it's -1.
-1.
Okay. So I am going to roll my intelligence enigmas difficulty 6, and I'm going to spend a willpower point.
Okey-dokey.
That's 2 successes.
You understand that it was definitely a reptile, but what kind of reptile, you are not sure.
Reiko will further impart that she was sure it was a reptile.
Can I get my spirit lore on?
You can take your spirit lore, give me 3 successes at Diff 7.
3 div 7. All right. I'll take that. I'll spend that willpower point.
Damn!
Oh shit!
Does
Get it? Wow.
I have an intelligence specialty in encyclopedic knowledge.
Yes.
Then that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8 successes.
It was
Oh.
a turtle.
A turtle?
It was a turtle.
Okay.
You are most emphatically sure that's that fatness. The way she's described, that was a turtle.
Okay. Gabriel's just kind of look over and say, so a turtle, essentially.
Reiko seems to think on it, and that seems to follow the proper line of thinking.
All right. So we have a turtle spirit, a steadfast spirit, spirit of tranquility and serenity. Perhaps a more proper image would be something to demonstrate your tranquility, an effort to take further steps to achieve a more serene state, as it were. Actually, Anthony, I'll go for another. If these successes don't count, Gabriel's thinking that lots of time in meditation, essentially, in contemplation total.
That would be part of it. But if you want to know like a deeper understanding, you'd have to re-roll again.
Okay, I'll do another roll. I'm probably going to take hello willpower from this scene anyway.
Yeah.
Spend another willpower. That's 3.
Okay. So with that, I was responding to something Vinny sent me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
With 3 successes, you would understand that it's not enough to just be in meditation. You would have to reach deeper. It would have to be something that would cost Reiko. It would have to mean something profoundly. It would have to mean something if she was truly being contrite.
Okay.
Like simply meditating isn't enough.
All right. Then, as Gabriel kind of finished off his whole thing about like perhaps meditation, he'll kind of think on it a few more seconds and say, "But it would probably have to be a few steps further than that."
Oh, sorry. Keep going.
He'll continue on to say there would have to be some kind of loss specifically to demonstrate your sincerity.
He looks at her eyes of sunrise. Your wakizashi. Is it a fetish?
No. But I have 2. It would be no great loss to lose one.
Where's the other?
Currently where I reside. Anthony, I'm gonna message you something real quick.
Okay.
Because I fucking...
Yeah, poor boo boo. Poor muffin. That. Please roll flatwoods.
Oh hell!
Because I have an idea of what could be done with it.
Please roll flatwoods.
Am I allowed to spend a willpower?
No, you are not. Do not fail.
Oh,
I have 2 dice.
Q boo boo.
Pray.
Pray.
Oh, the eternal Buddha, please watch over me. I got nothing. I didn't botch, but I didn't get it anywhere.
Alright. There's the chip sword you found that one day. That is a fetish that you know of.
She will simply ask Gabriel to translate it. First off, can I roll Stargazer Lore to think of the actual spirit?
In the sword?
No, the actual spirit that, like, to get a better understanding of the spirit itself that taught her the gift.
You would need spirit lore for that.
Nuts. Alright. So, she will simply ask Gabriel to translate to her that as a spoil of war, she received a fetish weapon of some kind. She still does not know what it does. She will offer the spirit one of 2 choices. Either A, she will present it to the alpha of her pack, whom she wounded grievously, only on the virtue that he's alpha, and then he may decide what to do with it. Or B, that she will endeavor to see that a weapon is made of this that cannot cause harm to an individual. That rather it assists with deeper contemplation.
Now, can I get that wits roll?
Yes, you may.
Now let's pray for me.
Right?
Woo! Unless it's higher than 8.
It is not higher than 8. Where is Gabriel from? It's important.
I figured that unless anyone has any issues with that, since he's the Theurge, he'd probably be standing like slightly in front of Reiko at this point.
Mm-hmm.
If only to be kind of like in the mediator's position. He's not like quite taking point, but he is the go-between.
Okay. So you would understand, just based off of wits, if you give something to someone else who is aggrieved that is broken or otherwise, it is of no real loss.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking out of character. I just wanted to make sure. Gabriel will kind of look and he'll say, the main issue is the weapon. The weapon in question that you're speaking of, I don't think there's enough of an attachment to yourself and it to be really considered much of a loss. In addition, it would be going to a future packmate, if I understand correctly.
The ones that I injured, yes.
For those that are paying attention, Hotfix and Double Tap, please make me a intelligence, intelligence Guru if you have it.
I think we get 2 Garula no matter what. So
Yeah.
yay. Okay. Oh shit.
Get it?
Alright, so you
Hold
guys...
Oh, you can see my dice now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay, keep going.
Did you have an intelligence specialty?
No.
Okay. So that's 4 for you, Hotfix.
Sorry, what? Hotfix was just staring at this without getting a thing in his mind.
Intelligence, Garula.
Garulor was a basic starting lore, right?
2.
Yay! So I'm not completely dumb. Nope, I have absolutely nothing at all.
You completely lose grasp of it. You think you have something, but it kind of leaves you the moment it enters your head. Double Tap. You understand that when you are trying to teach someone a lesson and how to be contrite, the more it hurts and the more it causes you to feel something deep down inside that symbolizes that loss, the more contrite it is. You know that empirically. That is like the first thing that pops in your head.
Okay.
If it hurts, it means more. If it doesn't hurt, it doesn't mean anything.
Okay. And while he doesn't know the spirit he's dealing with, he does know that this is contrition. So he goes, please hand me the wakizashi that you used to strike us, please.
She will hand over the Wakasashi.
Alpha, what you planning to do?
He gives Hotfix a look.
Hotfix shoots the look back at him.
And like, is the spirit? The spirits are present, right? Like they can see all this.
Spirits are present, but you're not sure if it's the one you want to, according to Gabriel. They might get the message, is what you're thinking.
Okay. He takes the wakizashi, he unsheathes it, and he holds it by the blade. And he spends a rage to go up to Glabro, making his strength effective 4. And he breaks it.
Um, at this hotfix will look quizzingly and go like, I think he can actually comprehend what his alpha is trying to do. So you're trying to what breaks Reiko's heart by breaking a weapon.
I wish to break the weapon that caused the harm. It is connected to Reiko because now he said her name. It is connected to Reiko, and so by destroying this weapon that belonged to her, since I am one of the aggrieved parties, she she handed it over willingly. This shows her contrition.
And hotfix will turn around and as he's playing Devil's Advocate at his job and look at Reiko. How much did you love that wakizashi?
They are all I brought with me aside from clothing from home.
So it's important, but not heartbreakingly important.
It probably has the most value out of her other than the potential fetish weapon that she got, but that is not worthy of the contrition. Out of character, losing a potential fetish weapon hurts Vinny more than it hurts Reiko.
I know it does, baby, but it's like plot around that.
As a note, though, breaking a fetish weapon, yeah,
No,
double tap's
it's a
not
no-no.
that stupid. Double tap is not that
I
stupid.
mean, you can break it more.
No, we good.
Look at the theurge and go like, we are looking for contrition and pain here, Gabriel.
Mm,
Okay.
A spirit of steadfastness based on your previous rolls. You don't have to roll again. Pain and suffering. Physical pain and suffering is not exactly what Turtle wants. Turtle wants you to stay focused on the path ahead and know how to think and to rationalize.
Okay. All right. Then Gabriel will look over and he'll say, "Not quite. Turtle is a spirit of steadfastness.
Right.
Turtle is all about staying on the path and keeping a clear head, maintaining."
Okay. Okay.
If you have enigmas, you can give me a what's enigmas diff 8.
I'll be Huckleberry. How many dots of enigmas did I take?
Get it.
That'll do, Vic. That'll do.
Sure will. Good thing. Gabriel's like,
No idea.
I need to buy more knowledges on this character. It's not Astria. Mad.
But Reiko.
Y'all talking shit. This is not Blitzkrieg, and I'm mad as hell.
So hotfix will divert his gaze from Gabriel that he seems not have a clue and will look at Reiko.
Reiko looks very contemplative at the moment.
Yep, she has thought of something.
So pain and redemption, sister.
Here's an idea that pops into Reiko's head, and Anthony, I'll let you quantify it.
Mm-hmm.
Turtle wants steadfastness and heading forward on the path that was before them, correct?
Correct.
So they were before this all happened. They were planning on being a pack together, correct?
Correct.
So in Reiko's mind, she believes that each one of them should teach the other something.
Let me add to that rationale, but you're not far away from it.
Mm-hmm.
What you know instinctively is that in order for there to be a true understanding, you have to understand the why. Why did you feel it was necessary to do what you did? And understanding the why and how that affected your packmates is important to Turtle.
Okay. Reiko understands why she did it.
But do you understand the grief that it caused your packmates and what could have potentially happened?
That she almost murdered two people that she had agreed to become family with?
Exactly.
Yes.
Now, how do you show that type of sincerity to a spirit?
How to show it to them?
Yes.
So Reiko will take the broken halves of the sword, and she will, as she has done at home, because I'm sure there's more than a few times where she has had to bow in the face of other stargazers or shadow lords back in her home set, for being what she is. She places herself on both knees and raises her hands with the shattered parts of the blade above her head, and she will simply say, "This blade represents shit." Reiko conveys that the blade represents, in a way, uh, her willingness to give up everything to atone, and that
Oh shit.
she needs to be able to apologize to the two of you, and simply saying it to her is not enough. That she begs of them to be able to teach them something that they do not already know, in return for accepting her apology.
And
And then only then this blade will be reforged as a pack blade to represent their unity.
Double Tap touches her on the shoulder and goes, "As you say, if you speak these words in honest contrition for your mistake, I accept your apology."
Just for further clarification, it's not enough to accept the apology.
What?
It is, according to you, because you're apologizing to the spirit, not to Double Tap, is that in your explanation and in your apology, it has to be more heartfelt than that, than simply saying I am sorry. It's not something that can be done in one day.
Okay, so this is going to be a mini plot line.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait,
So
what?
she will have to do scenes where she teaches them something they do not already know.
Exactly.
Okay. I have ideas. But she will, upon saying that, and does Hotfix also acknowledge that he is willing to accept this?
Wait a second. What does Shan not understand? Because I feel like I lost Shan.
Mm, I guess I got it now. If it's gonna be just like, okay, she has to spend multiple scenes.
She has to
teaching them
follow
stuff.
through on it.
She has
Oh,
to follow
okay.
through on it.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect. That's fine. I'm good with that.
And I'm back.
Oh, basically, she said, just to recap you real quick. She said that she is going to teach us something that we do not know. This will have to happen over multiple
Yes.
scenes. Double Tap already knows what he's going to ask of her. And I guess Hotfix has to.
Yep.
ask
Yep.
her
Yep. Yep.
And then at the end of that, she will have the sword reforged as a pack sword, as a sword that each of them can use to represent the unity of their pack.
Hotfix will turn around to the Theer jungle like, can I offer something also to the spirit to appease him or it?
Depends on what it is.
You can communicate this to the spirit, and he turns around, looks at both of them. Um, he kind of, roll his eyes and whisper this to Gabriel. She might be a little breaker, but I will treat her as a sister. And he gives him a look. Yeah, I don't know if Gabriel knows something about Hotfix past, maybe heard around the sept, but what he can know is that he doesn't use any word related to family as a simple matter. He actually means to protect her like a sister.
Yeah. Out of character, I totally get what you mean. Wise guy life.
Yeah.
Um, Gabriel, however, I don't think he has enough to make that connection. Although there is, I think the Shadow Lord in him definitely kind of agrees with and sees kind of where Hotfix is coming from.
Yeah.
Can you make me a flat wits roll?
I'm gonna go grab some water. I'll be right back.
Sweet.
There's a 6.
You would understand that in the amount of sacrifice that's involved and what Hotfix is pretty much saying at that moment means more than what Reiko was giving up based on her sins.
Gabriel just says. So basically, what he gets is Hotfix should say the thing.
If it's like
No,
this.
no.
You notice when somebody apologizes and then one person just goes over the initial apology, one is outdoing the other. One is more important than the other.
Mm,
It's kind of like if somebody wronged you, but instead of the person that wronged you making the apology, the friend made like the heartfelt apology, but the apology didn't come from the offended party.
okay. Yeah. Okay. And that still can help a situation in a really big way.
Doesn't help the situation in a good way. It's
Oh.
heartfelt, but it says a lot about their formation as a pack. But if his offering is more than Raiko's, who's actually being sorry?
Okay. Gabriel will say, as sincere and as much as I assume Reiko would appreciate that, I think that may dilute what Reiko is doing at the moment.
Okay, got it. So we'll turn around to Reiko. So basically, what you're saying with you teaching us something is that you will treat us like family, won't you?
Oh, sorry about that. Your mic started doing the thing. What was that?
Yeah. Is this better now?
Somewhat.
Yeah. He told Reiko that if she would treat them as family as she teach both Hotfix and Double Tap.
Reiko is fine with that. She indicates that this is how it would be if they were a pack.
He turns around to Gabriel and he smiles like I would write about she's being, and he will go like, that will be enough.
We'll think about it. It does demonstrate it's not a disregarding of the past, but it is an accepting of it and a willingness to learn from it in the hopes that there are stronger bonds. So he's just kind of saying that to himself, just kind of mulling over it.
There, give me another with spirit lore.
Oh, it's going to be a wit spirit lore. Sweet. It's a 9.
Because you're kind of thinking on the top of your head, trying to be helpful. So, the three of them hope to be a pack. And you would know from your teachings with Olaf when you're like with a pack, when each person is willing to take on the burden of someone else for their failures, that speaks volumes.
Okay.
So the punishment that Reiko would have received if Double Tap and Hotfix take it. And they just bear it all together as a pack. That is something that can happen.
All right. Gabriel is going to kind of look at the de facto alpha at this point, which I believe is Double Tap. Is Shan there at the moment?
If
You went to get water.
If Double Tap is not there, you can look at the default of Hotfix.
Okay, yeah, he'll just kind
That default beta, sorry.
of. All right, then. Oh, welcome back. Gabriel is back. Yep. He's going to look at Double Tap, and he's going to kind of ask a little more generally. He'll say, if I understood what occurred previously, you had volunteered yourself as well as Hotfix to bear the burden of Reiko's punishment when Contemplates Raya sentences you both? Sentences you all?
Yes. Well, I volunteered myself. Hotfix may follow if he wishes.
I think
I have nothing better to do.
I think it could demonstrate quite a bit for all of you to shoulder the burden that you will be taking on. That may be a step in the right direction.
He looks at Hotfix.
Yeah. You can come in.
He nods. Then we shall all.
Alright. Now, is there anything of importance that either of you have on yourselves that may serve to step forward?
He pulls out one of his two guns, and it's like beautiful pearl inlaid handle with like all sorts of like marks and scratches all over it, like it's been through war, like it's been through hell with him. And he's like, crack, breaks that too.
Hotfix will just move and show his bones. Like, I have nothing.
You have your gun, don't you?
It's not of importance.
Every weapon for Gaia is important.
Something of importance, okay. He will show his left hand. He will grab the two middle fingers, and he will, after applying some time and pressure of his side, he will break them. So yeah, that's something that happened. Hotfix broke two fingers. I will, what's the broken damage? Escape.
Two broken fingers. Take a point of lethal.
Okay, cool. Because that's important for him since he makes most of his money with his hands.
Alright, so does Gabriel have a right of contrition?
I can't have right of contrition. I'm just a cub.
Fair enough. This is wow. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
that's why he was saying we're gonna need more chiminage.
all right.
I mean, they both broke things that were.
I understand. I'm gonna have to wing it. So, please roll for me a. Give me a charisma expression.
All of us?
No, just the person that actually has spirit speech.
Oh, glorious. Alright, how much expression do I have? I'm gonna fire that up this downtime. Any pure breed, and is Turtle a storm spirit?
Turtle is not a storm spirit, clown.
Damn it!
It's a damn turtle.
There's fucking storm turtle somewhere. I had to
No, that's not.
No, it's not a thing.
Storm turtles? What the fuck?
Yeah, man. Fucking Power Rangers bullshit. But alright.
Oh,
I'm rolling that shit.
Get out of here with that bullshit, please.
Dropping that willpower.
fucking you offend the spirits further.
I know.
That's 2.
Sell it to me.
Alright, so Gabriel is going to. He hasn't done etiquette, so I assume he understands a little bit of Japanese, or at least etiquette that's specific to Asian culture, and he.
We'll avoid the obvious racial ramifications of what you just said.
Yeah, I know. we're gonna full dodge all of that.
Look, okay,
Dodge all of
It's
that.
okay. It's okay.
Look, all right. Shut up. Because you know what? They come. That's their tribal homeland. That's a thing. Also, Gabriel's Asian, so yeah.
There's a lot of Asian. What? No. Okay. We're fine.
What do you mean he's not a lot of Asian? I said he is Asian. Like
No. I'm saying that there is a lot of Asia. Which part of Asia is he from?
Korea.
Oh, okay. So say that.
Say that because what you just said was hella racist.
Fine, Korea, you motherfuckers. Damn.
Thank you.
You can't say anything without you getting offended.
Exactly. This is the game we're running. You know the kind of people in this
Jumping here.
game.
Welcome
Stop.
to my world, all of you.
Shut up, Vinny. Damn
Black
white people talking shit.
Alright.
Oh,
In Korean, because I have Korean as dots on my sheet.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He is going to say,
Don't start speaking Korean, swear to God.
I'm not going to start speaking Korean, but he is going to say,
If he says something like Ching Chong Chang, just kick him out of the hangout. Reboot.
Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy.
I humbly and genuinely apologize for the actions that those close to me have caused to your good name. And in addition, he is going to bow his head very lowly, and as he raises his head, he will produce 2 points of gnosis out of his temporary 3. Also, he is going to fuck it makes sense. Produce a knife, and he is going to say, this knife is something that I got when I first moved to New York. It is not a weapon that is drawn blood, though it is something that I have leaned on before my change to keep myself safe. And he will then break the fuck out of it.
Once you do that, you will see a Reiko.
Well, there is a Reiko here.
Make me a perception primal urge, and Gabriel will do the same.
Perception primal urge, okay. I am in Hamid, so it's just normals. There's 1.
Just double checking my stats.
All right.
See, I'm trying to take out my own pack members, and Yeah, I can do it. Trying to do things to make up for it? Nah.
Alright, so you're not sure if you did it right or if the spirits were even listening or if you just kind of mauled, if Hotfix just kind of mauled himself for no reason. Um, but when you think that this was all for naught and like the spirits actually weren't paying attention and maybe you're just a bad theurge and maybe you need to contrition yourself, you see slightest the slightest change in the umbral scape as the ground in which the items were broken have arranged themselves in a complete circle. They were not like that before. Make of that what you will. Something paid attention.
All right, all right, all right. Gabriel will see that, and then slowly raise up. Then he'll look back at the assembled group and he'll say, well, now that I have joined in this petition to the spirits, I do believe that it would only be proper if I were to also teach you all something, and you all teach me something.
Double Tap nods.
And with that, we will pull an end to the scene. It's a good place to leave it.
Alright then. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. You all have a good evening.